In MLB The Show 17, the best way to get diamond players and easy stubs was Battle Royale. For whatever reason, it was a lot easier to get 9 and 12 wins in 17 as opposed to this year in MLB The Show 18. Now this might change, but I would say the new best way to get diamond players in MLB The Show 18 is through something called events. So the last event is over, so I can't just show you the rewards from last week, but you were able to get a 90 overall Lenny Dykstra on your team, and I'll put his stats on the screen because this guy is no scrub, and guess what? He was free to earn. Yes, you heard that right. Events do not cost you anything to join, whereas Battle Royale, you have to spend 1,500 stubs every single time. You get your 2 losses and then you're kicked out. You got to go back and spend another 1,500 stubs. If you get 2 losses in events, you can just go right back in and squad up again. This event will go live on April 13th, which is Friday the 13th. Yes, today is Friday the 13th, but guess what? I'm going to wish nothing but good luck on you guys so you can earn as many diamonds as you can. So much luck to the point where you're going to pull so many diamonds from this event that you might end up a millionaire. I know I might be exaggerating, but I don't care. It's Friday the 13th. We have to put some good luck out in the air. So if we take a look at the info of the event, obviously the event starts April 13th today, Friday the 13th at noon Pacific Standard Time, and it ends April 23rd at noon. So you guys have 10 days to rack up as many wins as you can because once you get 30 wins, you get to unlock an 85 overall John Lester. For 5 wins, you get a souvenir pack. For 10 wins, you get a silver player. For 20 wins, you get a gold player. And obviously, the 30 wins, you get that all-star flashback John Lester. All of these, I think, are definitely going to be worth it considering it's a free diamond. And the best part about this event is the fact that the games are only 3 innings long. So pretty much think about Battle Royale, but it's free to get in. There's a little twist because this is the Southpaw event, so you have to use lefty-only pitchers and lefty-only hitters. So there's a little twist to it, but I think that makes it more fun. And because it is the Southpaw event, I am going to go over my lineup, my bullpen, and my starting pitching squad just so I can kind of show you guys what I'm rocking with because, again, I'm trying to lead the charge for the budget squads. I don't really have that many diamonds on my team. In fact, I only have 1 for this event, so I'm going to have your guys' back. I'll show you guys my lineup in just a second, but just to go over all of the other info real quick. So again, if you get these guys, so the 5, 10, 20, and 30 wins are all going to be cumulative awards, but there's also going to be 3 wins, 6 wins, 9 wins, and 12 wins. Those are all wins that you get in one event. So let's say you go 12-1, you are going to get 1 Diamond Live Series player at an 85 to 89 overall, which is actually really cool. So you don't have to go 12-0, you just need 12 wins. So if you're 11-0 and you choke because of a bad fielding error, it's all good. Your record is 12-1, you still get that diamond player. So now that we have all the boring info out the way, we'll go over my lineup, my bullpen, and my starting rotation. One thing to keep in mind is that your team overall needs to be at a 75 overall, but you can also have a 99 overall. So there's no cap on the best player that you can have on your team. If you want a 99 overall Vladimir Guerrero on your squad, you can have him. But you guys already know I am trying to lead the budget squad charge, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my squad right now. So yes, my squad is a little weird right now because, again, you can only use lefties in this event. The first thing I'll go over is my lineup. Now, I know this is not the best lineup in the world, but to be honest with you, I don't have that many stubs left. So really, the main 3 cards I want you to look at is Joey Gallo, Ryan Schimpf, and Kyle Schwarber. You might be thinking to yourself, why would I choose Joey Gallo? He has 42 contact against lefties. But the thing that you need to keep in mind is look at that power. Power is absolutely king in MLB The Show 18. Yes, he has 42 contact, but he has 92 power, so he's going to make it up with those home runs 1,000%. Same thing with Ryan Schimpf, only he has 28 contact, which is even worse, but he has 93 power. You have to have this guy on your squad. Another thing about Ryan Schimpf is, yes, he's a cheat code, but also look at his rating. He is a 69 overall bronze player, so that's going to be awesome if you want to have more diamonds in your squad because he's going to bring your overall team rating down. The last player that I want to talk about that is pretty much a cheat code in this game is Mr. Kyle Schwarber. So again, the 35 contact and the 77 power is not going to jump at you and say, use me in a lefty-only event, but I promise you guys, I can't tell you how many times I brought in Diamond Billy Wagner in Battle Royale and gave up a home run to Kyle Schwarber. It just happens every single time. I don't understand it. Same thing for Ryan Schimpf, and I know you guys have all had nightmares about this card right here, number 13, Joey Gallo. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. When I was a freshman in high school, I actually played Joey Gallo. So a little 14-year-old fuzzy goes up to the mound. I'm thinking I'm going to strike this kid out. I'm going to look good in front of all my teammates. Nope, Joey Gallo probably hit a 600-foot home run. I don't think it's landed yet, and that was probably 5 to 6 years ago. So yeah, Joey Gallo is an absolute tank, and he's always been a tank. All I'm trying to say, guys, is make sure that you have Gallo, Schimpf, and Schwarber in your lineup because they're not the highest rated players, so you'll be able to work around just a little bit. As you guys can see, my team is currently a 72 overall, so I have a bunch of room to play with. Maybe I can go stack up my bench just a little bit more. I do have Richie Ashburn. I would recommend using this guy because if you take a look, he's a lefty, but he has 101 contact versus lefties and 96 vision, so his PCI is going to be absolutely massive. Yes, his fielding and his speed is not the best, but the fact that he has 101 contact, he might be the best leadoff hitter right now that you can get for cheap. And if you take a look look at my bullpen, this is probably something that I will put most of my effort into, considering the fact that my best couple players are Josh Hader, Zach Britton, and Will Smith, along with Ryan Butcher playing at an 81, and that's only because he's playing up. I probably will go back and grab Felipe Rivero. If you see Felipe Rivero as Felipe Vasquez, it's the same player. He just changed his last name. It's like Giancarlo Stanton, he used to be Mike Stanton, same thing. The one tip I will give you guys is treat your bullpen like stocks. If you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to keep it really simple. People always say to keep your stock portfolio diversified. So when I say diversify, what I mean by that is take a look at Sean Doolittle. He has 69 velocity and 83 break. Now, if I scroll down here to Zach Britton, he has 96 velocity and 97 breaks. And the reason why I say diversify is because if I bring in someone that throws 90 miles an hour and then I bring in someone that throws 98 miles an hour, it's going to trick up my opponent even more. That's why Jake Diekman is an absolute battle royale god. He has 99 velocity and 93 breaks. So yes, he doesn't have the best stats. Yes, he's a 73 bronze player, but with that velocity and break, it makes up for it every single time. If you bring in Jake Diekman and then Ryan Butcher, he has 68 velocity. It's two different experiences. You're making your opponent adjust every single at-bat, which is exactly what you need in a 3-inning game, because we are going to treat this event exactly like Battle Royale. So if you take a look at my starting rotation, common 54, common 55, common 55, common 55. We are trying to make the worst rotation possible. That way we can either 1, stack up our lineup or 2, stack up our bullpen. Either way, you really want to have a bad starting rotation just like Battle Royale. You can really get away with this because you have 7 bullpen pitchers to work with. Again, you are going to have your pitcher hitting, so you might as well not draft a good starting pitcher because you're going to have to take him out anyways. So with that being said, you might as well just have a stacked bullpen so it can carry you to 12 wins. The rest of my lineup is pretty basic. I don't have a ton of stubs to spend because, again, this is the budget squad lineup. So we got Lou Brock. I think I bought him for about 8K, so that's why he's in my budget squad. I got him for super cheap. We have Lou Brock, D. Gordon. I would recommend starting off your lineup with 2 guys who have a lot of speed and then following it up with Joey Gallo, because one, they're going to get stressed that you have 2 guys with 99 speed, and then you got Joey Gallo at the dish. He's going to throw you a cookie at one point because he is so preoccupied with not letting these guys steal. So you're going to get one and you're going to drive it 585 feet. Then we have this 81 overall Adrian Gonzalez, which is someone that you can get through Conquest. As you can see, he has 90 contact and 57 power, so definitely someone you want to have on your team. Ryan Schiff, the only reason why he is on the squad is for that insane power. He's just the cheat code in the game. Christian Yelich is on the squad because I've been able to rake with him since MLB The Show 15, whether it's a righty or lefty, so I always like to have him on my squad. He's even on my squad when I play ranked. Cheat code number 3, Kyle Schwarber is on the squad. And then to finish it off, we have Brandon Crawford. He is playing down, but that doesn't really affect us because he has -7 versus righty. So again, those lefty stats are not affected. But to be honest, he is on the squad for his fielding stats. I can't tell you how many times I've lost games because my shortstops, they make so many errors. So he is on the squad. So he is on the squad so he can come and clutch. With that gold glove and save me some runs. On my bench, I have Joe Mauer, Matt Carpenter. I'll probably take out Matt Carpenter for someone else. Rafael Devers, he has pretty good contact versus lefties. Richie Ashburn again with that 101 contact. Then we have Mitch Moreland. I think he's playing up right now, but again, it's only with righties. So really, guys, all you need to focus on is lefties that hit well against lefties. I'm going to give a shout out right now to my boy Healy6. I'm going to put a screenshot of his team right now on the screen. So if you guys aren't on the budget squad, here is something that I would want to go for if I had unlimited stubs. Having Bryce Harper in that lineup, having a really stacked bullpen will be clutch in this event. But for right now, since we do not have a ton of stubs to spend, we're going to go ahead and just go with this bullpen right here. Not too bad. We're going to go with the rotation as all commons. And then we have some pretty decent role players. But again, the 3 players that you need are Gallo, Schimpf, and Schwarber, and you should be set. So let's go ahead and do a really quick recap of what we just went over. So the event starts today, Friday the 13th at 12 p.m. and you guys have 10 days to play. It's going to end April 23rd at noon p.m. as well. They're going to be 3-inning games, so you're going to want to treat this event just like Battle Royale. Have a really bad starting rotation, a really good bullpen, and a solid lineup. The max overall rating that your team can be is a 75, so right now mine is a 72, so I can only improve from here. The max player overall is a 99 overall. You can only use left-handed batters, and you can only use left-handed pitchers. And lastly, you can see all of the different awards that you get for cumulative wins as well as wins per entry, so I don't think we need to go over that one more time. The main thing is you only have 10 days to play this event, so make sure that you guys grind so you can get 30 wins. It's not going to be that hard, and then you get a free all-star flashback, 85 overall diamond John Lester. And guys, that's going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to end this video showing you just a couple more players that if you do have the stubs or if you already have these players on your squad, you might as well pick them up. Right now, I would definitely recommend Andrew Miller, Lenny Dykstra if you have him. Bryce Harper, 100% I would recommend him, Joey Votto. So these are all players that you could get away with if you do have the stubs. But again, we are the budget squad, so we have that Lou Brock, D. Gordon, Christian Yelich, a bunch of other role players on these squads. So if you guys did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like on this video. If you did learn something new, go ahead and subscribe, because I know, guys, I can be a little funny sometimes, a little goofy, but I promise you, I am analytical. I do like looking into the stats of players and actually give you guys some pretty decent tips. So if you guys are on the budget squad grind, this video will be perfect for you. Hopefully you did enjoy something and took away something from this video. But that's going to be it for me today. Fuzzy, that's me, Fuzzy. See, now I'm going back to my little goofy routes. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the event. Good luck to you guys. I know it's Friday the 13th, but good luck. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
That I'm at an all-time low.